Good Morning Night Vale is brought to you by The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine, a new independently produced and crowdfunded 10-episode original audio drama. Set in a deceptively familiar world of electronic surveillance and machine-mediated communication, The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine follows Lydia Ryan and her friends, lovelorn Ethan and wannabe internet sensation Dee, as they struggle to unravel the mystery of her mother's disappearance. Escape the sinister Fontaine family, and survive the feud over her grandfather's supernatural legacy. It weaves bitter family drama and high-stakes intrigue with fantasy and cyberpunk elements to create a surreal mystery about secrets and grudges, old books, big data, and the promise of infinite knowledge. And do not forget the talking birds. It's a full-cast production with original music and a bespoke soundscape presented through a series of found-footage-style surveillance recordings. And it's important to note, this show was made entirely without generative AI. Even the computers are voiced by human actors. Episodes are free, and you can start listening right now with the Season 1 finale due to come out on August 16th. For more information, go to lydiadisappears.com. and find The Disappearances of Lydia Fontaine wherever you get your podcasts and start listening from the beginning.
Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life, on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt signs and has turned on the ceaseless anxiety signs.
Feel free to brood about the cabin.
Good morning, Night Vale.
It's me, Meg Bashwiner, and it's funny that this is the intro to this episode because we were just talking about planes and flying and how they're terrible.
Ooh, it's me, Hal Lublin. I've not been on a plane since February of 2020, and who knows when I'll get on one again. Every story I hear about them makes me less likely. Maybe I'll be Forrest Gump and run across the country repeatedly. We don't know. Who can tell the future?
And, I'm Symphony Sanders, and I've got a brisk talking to of an American Airlines employee in about 45 minutes. But until that happens, I am going to be talking to you along with my beautiful tri-hosts. And who are we? We are cast members of Welcome to Night Vale. Mm-hmm. And what the heck are we doing? We're doing our journalistic duty, baby, by going through each episode painstakingly, talking about them, going in depth, answering your questions, and answering questions you never knew you even had. What is today's date? It is Thursday, August 4th, in the year of our spaghetti monster, 2022.
This is episode 119. They say eGemony, but it's eGemony. Part 3. Love, among other things, is all you need. And my... Shut up, Siri. Shut up, Siri. You're not part of this. You're not part of the tri-hosts, not quad hosts. Anyway,
nobody talking to you, girl.
That I don't know what I said. Did I say anything that sounded like,
how rude?
Space Miri? Nothing.
Sometimes she just be piping up.
Yeah. I'm like having a private conversation with two of my friends that thousands of other people are listening to. And in comes Schmiri to say, oh, did you say Goat Cheese World Fund? No, I didn't. And you're not part of this. Anyway, the episode description was, you need love. You may also need other
love.
things.
Why would you say that?
Let's talk about it.
Love is all you need, supposedly.
Just the three of us.
So We are in
Exciting and new.
it's the final episode in this 3-parter
Yes.
because this is the year where everything is a 3-parter. So it's the final episode in this 3-parter, and we are circling back on it, on this whole story with the Canadian Club and with Hugh Jackman.
That's right.
And now Love is sponsoring the show. Yeah, it's a fun commitment to that joke of like, well, what if we just named a character Hugh Jackman? Not that Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. That still cracks me up. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right. Will we get sued? Probably not. Anybody could be named Hugh Jackman. That's a pretty common name, if you ask me. Meg, how do you feel about series things anyway? I'm a series girl. Like, I love when there's multiple movies or books or whatever, because I like to get into it. What do you think?
I like it as well. Yeah, I like things that are told in many parts. I like that, especially with this format too, because they're half-hour episodes, and so when we really want to splash out into something bigger, we can just do it over 3 parts.
Yeah, it's like to be continued. What about you, Al?
I was raised on trilogies. I was raised on the Star Wars trilogy, the Indiana Jones films, the Back to the Future trilogy. There are many great trilogies out there, so I'm all for them. It's tough because usually the first one comes in with a bang, grabs your interest. The second one sometimes surpasses the first, not often, but it happens. But the third one, it's hard to bring it home. That's like the real struggle of a trilogy is can you stick the landing? Do you think this one sticks the landing, Symphony?
Absolutely. Hal Lublin. Absolutely, I do. I think both of the ones, because we also had Council Member Flynn, and that one was also a trilogy. I don't know. I feel like when we get into like a longer story, it's like when you're watching like a made-for-TV movie or something. It's like you get deeper into an issue or a baddie, as it were, in this case. But I really enjoyed it, and I kind of liked how it ended. And have you ever felt that where like love is in the air? Like that sort of like spring is, everybody's like, hey, love you. Hey, love you. I've never experienced that, I don't think.
I feel something similar to it when I go to like a Christmas village and there's like a holiday feeling in the air, but that's not the same as like a love you, love you. It's like the wonder of the story of Father Christmas.
Sure.
Who delivers toys to all the children around the world.
Do you go to Christmas villages more than once in your life?
Oh, yes. If there's a Christmas village anywhere near me, I will go. I'll visit your Christmas village. Yeah, I love Christmas. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
Wait, really?
I love it so much. And for me, I can, it's completely divorced of any religious meaning because I'm Jewish, like happily Jewish. I'm not like looking for a side piece religion, but the pageantry of Christmas, the lights, the festive nature of it, and the fact that the Jewish people have written almost all the good Christmas songs is enough for me to be enamored with the idea of it. So Christmas movies, Christmas Village, take me somewhere where it's snowing during Christmas. I'll watch Hallmark movies. I love a Hallmark Christmas, like anything. I love it. Just as soon as, and I'm the person who, as soon as Halloween is over and I'm past that, the spooky holiday, which is not, I have no feeling one way or the other about it. Like Halloween's fine, but as soon as it's November 1st,
you're ready to get into Christmas.
Fair enough. For you, yes. Once we get to November
Halloween
1st,
is the best holiday.
Halloween, it's Christmas time until like mid-February.
Mm-hmm. Wow, you just don't care about Thanksgiving at all.
Well, Thanksgiving, we sit down to eat. That's not like people aren't dressing up as turkeys. Not a lot. It happens, but that we're not dressing up. Nobody's going to like Turkey Village. We are getting as much food as we can into our system for the holiday.
I just like to think of it as like the finalization of fall. So I'm more like leaves type, like autumn sort of person.
Yes.
Halloween is the penultimate holiday for me. Yeah, because it's gay.
Yeah.
And I'm gay. Like, let's do it. I'm here for it. Yeah. So I love Halloween first, but I do enjoy Christmas.
And is it love?
There's a feeling in the air.
I just like the time of year. It does feel festive. It is nice.
A little bit.
Yeah. The last time love was in the air, it was like when the theater department like went to a party and there was a lot of Molly there, you know?
So maybe it's like maybe that's what love feels like. I wouldn't know. I don't have a heart. I feel that. We had a party in college when Cecil and I were in college. Ooh, this is an old story, you guys.
Oh, boy.
When Cecil and I were in college at Bradley University, there was a party that was called Body Graffiti. And it was basically like everybody wears as little clothes as possible, and then they drew all over each other. I, being the mean girl that I am on the inside, after like the first year, never allowed anyone to ever draw on me. But I could draw on other people. But they couldn't draw on me. What is that about? You know?
That is something to unpack. It also sounds like something out of an episode of Real Sex, where like a group of couples pay to go into like the woods of Georgia to paint each other for 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah. But there was lots of people with love in the air. I'm saying that with quotation marks, because when you're 18 to 19 to 20 and you're, you know, soused up.
Yeah. And you're a theater kid. The theater kids are so touchy.
No, your boo isn't wearing any clothes. You're like,
sure,
drawing on each other and stuff. I guess it's sexy. You know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, how many massage circles? That's just the gateway drug.
Right? And weird. Love it.
Oh, because there's an ice cube.
We had a game called Pass the Ice. It's just kissing.
Off to the side on a plate, and then everybody just made out in a circle.
Yeah.
Everybody out there listening, you've seen Caligula, right? Look it up. It's like that. That's every theater kid's party. And then you all go to pizza afterwards. Let's all go to the pizza place. That's more of a high school than college. College, you're like, let's go over to whoever is renting a house and be there.
Yeah. It was always at someone's rental.
In high school, pizza, and then someone is sitting outside crying, and then their friend is there consoling them. And they come back in and they don't really talk to anybody, and they kind of poke at their pizza a little bit. And then somebody else cries, and somebody else is like standing up like, we're going to do this forever. You know, that's just theater. A lot of people, to me, theater school and theater classes is a lot of people walking into a room wearing a scarf like this, like presenting themselves to everyone else. I've arrived. And I base that off of having seen multiple people do that at Syracuse University. Multiple people, multiple theater majors entering a room that way.
Mm-hmm.
A dramatic scarf. Look, gotta have the flair for the drama. And most of those people are now yoga instructors.
That's right.
Not me, though, baby. I'm right here with you. Never being seen by most people. That's not true.
Yeah, you've only performed all over the world to sold out crowds. Let's close their eyes.
Yeah.
You told them to close their eyes.
But most of those people didn't. So a lot of those people, that's the funniest thing I hear from people. No, they say, oh, I didn't know you looked like that. Like what I looked like. They'll be like, oh, I thought you looked different. I'm like, you know, I have an Instagram, correct? Like, you can look up the people that voice the things that you like.
That's a lot. Also, I don't like when I've also gotten that of like, it's always, I didn't realize that was what you looked like.
I feel like it's an insult.
I never knew what you looked like, and that's it. And I don't hear anything after that. And I've been looking today at myself. I've been in a series of Zoom meetings for work and going like, you know, I'm a fairly handsome guy. Like, really looking like, you know what? I'm not. I have.
You are.
I realized. Look, I did that
with
TikTok
resting
filter
eyes
where it tells you you're like, it's like angry, surprised, and I put it on. I was just looking at it. Immediately said angry. I was like, oh, do I have that face? Do I look angry all the time? It is. I was thinking like maybe I should get him like whacked down a little bit. It's not like that. I'm not like Eugene Levy.
It's your eyebrows.
Maybe get him just taking that. This one in particular looks.
No, you're good.
Yeah. This one looks. Nope. This one looks angry because it's bigger. I have to get a haircut. including my eyebrows. Anyway, this episode.
Love is in the air. Love is a currency. Well, speaking of hair, we've got the Carlos's hair. I found this fact interesting. The Carlos's hair is used to calibrate all the scientific equipment once a year in Switzerland. Yeah. So he's out of town. So Cecil is left to do the science on his own.
It is perfect.
And which is tough though, because like the he says in the episode, he's like, when a couple is good at, each of you is good at a thing, it's like being good at two things. And I find that to be very true in my relationship. Yeah, like the stuff that he's good at that I'm not good at. It's like I'm kind of good at it because he just does it.
Yeah.
So same thing for me.
Oh, do you find that to be true with you and Joseph? Are either of you good at any languages like gibbering?
Which that translates to open your book to page 3 and scream before you get eaten.
Because Cecil reading the French, oh my God, I love it so much. It's so funny.
So there's that.
To open it, page 3. I just like him here rolling his R's in the front like he's speaking Spanish.
Ouvre.
Ouvre.
I'm like,
Ouvre.
Ouvre. I know, ouvre. I'm like, it's
Ouvrez vos livres à page 3 et criez avant de vous faire bouffer.
Ouvre.
That's how you say that. Oh, wait. That's 6 years of French.
Bouffer. Ah, wait.
I high-fived.
That's right, baby. That was actually like one of the funniest things. We were in, I think, Sweden or something, and we were like sitting in the dressing room. There was this like book of like poetry or something, but it was like French, and it was me, John, and Cecil sitting there between us, probably like, I don't know, like 12 years of French, 9 years of French, something like that, because probably John and I have the most, and Cecil has like half a semester. And it's just so cute because like we would try and be like, oh, translating.
I was there.
18th century French
that was
poetry.
At the Reed Fall. I also took a lot of French as well. So
yes,
I studied French for so much. I took it in college. Took 4 semesters of it in college. I took it all through high school and middle school.
I guess I didn't know. Oh,
you took it in. I started to take it in college. I was going to minor in it, and then I was like, it was either one class was too easy, the other one was way too hard. I couldn't get a handle on it. What was it like taking it for 4 semesters? It was great.
It was great.
Did you not continue because that wasn't going to be your major? Did you keep it as like? Did you consider?
Yeah, no, I had to do a language. We had to do 4 semesters for my language requirement. Yeah, so two solid years of French in college, which was good.
Do you find that you've used it? Have you used it on the road?
Yeah, I've used it on the road. I can read French pretty well, and I am better with like Quebecois. I find the Quebecois easier to understand than like the Parisian French.
Okay. That's interesting because my high school French teacher was Quebecois, so it's like I feel like I had that like closer. I always feel like I can hear it better. Like I can understand it better. But honestly, I'm always surprised at how much I can use language no matter where I go. Most places, like especially like the Romance languages, Spanish, French, and Italian. But German, I feel like I understand enough, and I can order food in most languages.
You got to learn how to do. You got to learn how to order your food. You got to learn please and thank you. And
food and beers.
Yep. Yep. Oui, le WC. S'il vous plaît.
And where's the bathroom?
Yep.
Yeah. I used to say, où sont les toilettes? Oh, yeah. No, the best my French ever was is when I was 16. I got to go to Paris with a bunch of the other French students at my high school. And I figured out how to ask for a phone booth that used telecards because I wanted to call home. And I had to figure it out in my head before I asked somebody. And I rolled it off so well. I'll never forget like that. If I forgot every other thing in French, I will always remember that. Just being able to roll it off and have them just point somewhere rather than speak to me in English.
And that
was it. For a moment,
to
I
our
was
Gen
Jason
Z
Bourne.
audience, a phone card and a phone booth.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it again. Grandpa Hal I'm going to start putting out all those TikTok videos that like every third person in my feed does. Like, if you're from the 80s, do you remember this? And then it's like a cassette with a pencil through it, jelly shoes, the clear phone,
AOL dial-up,
bubble tape, like just the same. Everybody making the same. I'm starting to learn that TikTok is the same 5 videos made by 8 million different people. And I love it. Keep going, everybody.
Yeah.
I like a lot of them. I wanted to tell both of you this. I was going to tell you before we started recording, but we're in an episode now and people might find this interesting. I'm real scared of spiders. And a video came up of somebody's giant bird-eating spider, which is like the biggest tarantula that there is, molting. So it's on its back, and he's like, "Here it is molting to grow up." And immediately I was like, "Oh, I remember. There's somewhere where you can click where you can say, 'Don't show me anything like this anymore.'" And it took me so long, and I'm swiping over to the account and swiping back that I was like, "Oh, this is too. It's the algorithm's gonna give me more spiders because it thinks I want spiders because I'm sending so long on this." So I went and I blocked the account. That was the only choice. That was the only thing I could figure out that would be like, I don't want this.
Okay, press and hold on the screen. The box will come up. Just click not interested.
Thank you. I couldn't remember how to do it. Oh, oh my God, the panic that washed over me.
These are TikTok tips for Grandpa Hal.
I just like every time it was like.
Did you see it? Did you see it
like
happen?
This on the screen. I've got my hands together, palms up towards the camera. I almost did. I was like, if I feed this into a shredder, does that make it end?
It does.
That's when you throw the whole phone away, you know? In addition to all these things that are happening in the town, the baristas are giving Cecil the old finger guns and the knowing looks and the whatnot. And he's in on the inside jokes, which I like. And again, love is in the air so much that even Michelle Wynn plays everyone her favorite music, which is just basically nails on a chalkboard. No,
nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, it does not sound good. But love is in the air. Yeah,
you've heard that sound before, right?
I attended school,
and I mean, isn't it weird that you can like can you imagine the sound like when someone says it?
It's bothering my teeth right now. Yeah, go ahead, keep going.
Oh, okay,
keep going.
No, same. I know. I was like. But, like, I feel like, isn't that interesting when you're like, I know what that sounds like. I can imagine that sound, and it gives you, like, a visceral reaction.
You can feel it in your bones. Well, you've also, like, I've made that sound before. Like, I've scraped my nails across a chalkboard.
Oh, by mistake, right? Or on purpose to do?
On purpose. On purpose.
Why would you do it?
Have you really?
No.
Meg is chaos.
No.
Meg is chaos. Meg is chaos.
But I was like a kid.
You wouldn't do it now, would you? You would do it now, wouldn't you? No, you wouldn't? Okay. Just right. Well, yeah, as a kid, you're just when your fork scrapes against the plate by mistake?
Or when your teeth rub against each other in like a weird way?
Oh, that sound is
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh. The best way I can describe that sound is like it just gets, it's that weird. I wonder if anyone else, do you have that visceral reaction to it? I assume that most people do.
We're going to get emails.
But let us know. Tweet us.
Scritch teeth.
Hashtag screech
what is
teeth.
Your screech teeth sound?
Oh, yeah. What is your screech teeth sound? Let us know.
Also, I like the Sheriff's Secret Police who have replaced their patrol car sirens with "I will always love you."
And that's what I'm imagining it is. Just that part.
Yeah, it's an interesting look just at all these different characters and groups in Night Vale and how they express love, like the hooded figures in the dog park just wave. And then the vague menacing government agencies offering hugs to people to have placed on their permanent record.
Yeah. Somebody's handing out otters. While I think otters are very cute, I think they're very cute. I do not think they are very nice.
I've never interacted with an otter.
Don't they carry disease? Aren't they really like?
Right. I would. I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't want to spread otter slander. But if someone knows about otters, you can let us know. Do they carry disease?
There's got to be an
They're not. Are they very friendly?
otterologist.
Yeah.
who listens.
Is there any otterologists out there?
Yeah.
Maybe an anonymous poop lady.
It's
Also
fun to
Yeah.
watch them eat, though.
Yes. It's really cute when they eat. Especially, I like when they bust
Mhm.
open the oysters. That's what I look like when I order oysters. I'm like, crack, crack, crack.
Tangent. The other day,
Ooh.
I went down to my parents and we got lobsters, and I put Iris to bed, but she wasn't going down. But so I just like, I'm just gonna let her chill for a second. So I put her down, and she wasn't going to sleep. So I was like, I got to go eat my lobster. So I went to go eat my lobster, but I had to eat it so quickly because I was like, I have to get back to the baby and help her go to sleep. So I like ripped down a lobster so fast. It was like in splash when she just like.
Oh, so
It
good.
was so good. I ripped it down so quickly that I gave myself hiccups.
Lobster hiccups.
Lobster hiccups. That I was just like, I got back upstairs and I was just like completely covered in it. Yeah, pretty much. I took my shirt off because I was like, I don't want to get lobster all over her while she's like trying to
Went
sleep.
to your baby smelling of
Yeah.
your kill.
Smelling of your kill.
That's
Wait,
great. I love that. Lobster juice on the baby.
Yeah, I just didn't want her to get all lobstery.
There's nothing that will disturb an infant's sleep cycle more
No,
than lobster. Yeah.
No.
You didn't wear one of the lobster
I just like
bibs?
was
You didn't
outside of
have
my
them?
parents' house, like ripping apart a lot. It was so good. I've had lobster.
I love it. I love that. I've been there with different foods. Yeah, that's such a good
I love that journey for you.
I
Yeah.
love the things that I learn about the two of you that make me feel closer to each of you. Like it's even possible. I consider you very like family to me, both of you. If you ever needed anything for real, you could call me and I'd be there. Not you, Siri,
Yeah.
but the two of you. But then I hear things. I'm like, yeah, maybe we're actually blood related. I should check all of our family trees to see where the roots join.
I mean, I don't know why you would be surprised. I mean, look at us. We're spitting images of each other.
I
Yeah.
know. It is hard to tell us apart. I keep thinking, am I looking at self view?
Mm.
And then I realize it's one of you. And then,
Yeah.
where's my head?
Oh my God.
Inflation.
But there's so much love that love starts to, their word that love is going to depreciate. But I don't think, in this economy, love, in this economy. But can I tell you, when Joseph is going, I love you, when he calls it, I
Yeah.
love you,
It's really
I
good.
almost shit. I was laughing
The one
so
right
hard.
before the weather is so good.
What a great
Like,
cameo.
it's just perfect time. I love how I love you. Just
Yeah.
gets it in there.
He is.
I love you. And I think it's I think he's uncredited, to be fair. Like he should be like, that makes me sad. Credit yourself. But we'll let's finish talking about the episode that happened around the weather, and then I guess we'll get to that. But
Yeah.
I like that he said love is pretty good. But
Mhm.
then money ends up saving the day, right? A little bit.
Because Cecil uses money to buy another case of whiskey. And it's just like, yep, this is the one. Here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because Hugh Jackman decides he loves Night Vale now, and he's going to stay because technically he fell in love with a
the dog
spider
with the man's head, right?
at the post office.
Isn't
I
that?
thought it was the spider lady who was
What
who was selling the forever stamps.
Oh,
It's- they
that's
don't.
right. The ones that have no denomination on them.
Yeah.
That's right. Because he winked and then she winked with 7 of her 8 eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. I wrote it down. It was like with the. I have to go back and find it with the like.
Right. And then she went off to get her lunch. I like that they really described like how a spider eats their food.
Like a child with a juice box. Yeah. Okay. It's the mosquito hawk got caught in her web, and then she wrapped it in webbing, dissolved its body with her venom, so she could later drink its liquid corpse like a child with a juice box. It's great. It's a great line.
Hold on. I'm holding down on the screen.
Yikes.
Not interested. Oh,
Not interested.
Oh my goodness.
Not
To fall in love with a
interested.
spider.
But yeah, but Cecil's able to save the day with money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically describing Schrodinger's cat.
But the cat's alive in both versions. The cat is there, or the cat is there and puking everywhere.
Because it's a cat. I mean, let's be real. Like, you put a cat in a box, it's either going to be chilling or it's going to be mad that it's in a box.
Mm-hmm.
Probably mad, especially if you can't see out. You know what I mean? But basically, we're glad to get rid of Hugh Jackman.
He was here.
And also a quick intern. Also, intern Blake.
The reckless intern who died using a 3-hole punch.
He was reckless. But, like, I'm like, wow, just blame the victim here, Cecil. Like, he's like, he just came to be an intern like all the other interns do, and he gets killed. And you say to the family of intern Blake,
that's all he knows about him.
He was reckless? Girl, the shade. He was a reckless, right? He was a reckless intern. Yikes.
Can I tell you, the first time I heard that, I thought he said he was a breakfast intern, which also worked for me because it's plausible that he would have an intern that only survived breakfast and then was gone.
Breakfast. Frühstück. Frühstück. I don't know if how it's pronounced, but German, breakfast. That's breakfast.
That would be good. Wait, what's that?
I was calling Iris Frühstück today. Because I was booking German hotel rooms, and they asked me if I wanted to include Frühstück.
Mm.
Give them some Frühstück.
Breakfast.
Frühstück.
And you're like, yeah, give them that. It could be like
anyway
beatings in the town square.
One thing I just want to mention before we ripped into the weather is that back in the other part of the episode, Cecil goes to the grocery store and just buys a bag of kiwis. Like a weirdo. It's a lot of kiwi.
Yeah, a 2-pound bag. It's too many. What are you going to do with all those? That is a lot of
kiwis. 4 max.
Even then.
4 max.
What do you do? Yeah, they sell them in for the Zespri kiwis, the golden one you can buy in 4-packs, but what do you do with 2 pounds of, like, what do you make? Is there something you could make with that many kiwis that would be a traditional rather than like, I'm going to take a turn on, because this feels like something he's done before. What do you do with those?
I think you eat kiwis kind of raw. I guess you could make jam. Yeah.
It's just 2 pounds is going to go bad before you can eat it all, right?
I guess. Because
anyway.
It seems like a lot.
Not Cecil. I think Cecil's just a weirdo. Anyway.
Seems like a lot of kiwi.
Up next.
I agree.
To me.
Say one more thing before we go into the thing.
Can I say one more thing before we get to the thing? This is my favorite of the Proverbs.
Oh, is this the Milsh?
The drink this meow. Yeah, I loved it. It made me laugh.
Milsh. All right. Up next, we hear from fans and friends of the podcast about their theories, comments, and questions. But first, a conversation about this episode's weather, which was Turn Into It by Jamie Browning.
I liked this song. One line that kind of stuck out to me was, treat every day like a new day. Treat every new day like the end.
Yeah.
I thought that was that's kind of how I live my life, because you don't know. Mm-hmm. You're not guaranteed anything.
Yeah, we're promised nothing. Yeah, it was good. I liked it too.
Live it up, baby.
I thought it was a fine song, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was short. It was here for a good time, not a long time. Sounded nice. I did my post-listening Googling for Jamie Browning. This person has been scrubbed from the internet, so let's respect their anonymity, I guess.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, maybe they saw something. Oh. If you see them and you think it's them, don't say anything, because
we'll leave that at that.
You could be blowing their cover, right?
Yeah, I couldn't find anything.
We don't know. Is this the first person who we've had scrubbed from the internet?
Wow.
I didn't look at that
That's
hard.
Amazing.
Like, I didn't look like looking at pictures of ex-boyfriend's wife on
That's
Instagram.
Wild.
Level of deep diving.
Maybe.
But
You would think, someone actively producing music,
you shouldn't have to look.
Would most likely or most reasonably, one would think, want to be found online so that more people could appreciate their music. But for whatever reason, this person has completely disappeared, and we don't know if they ever actually existed. This could be someone else. Could be a working name. Maybe it's an alias.
Maybe it's Hugh Jackman.
Maybe it's, I don't know. Think of the most famous person you can think of. Maybe that's who it is. Maybe it's Hugh Jackman. Musically talented.
Yeah, this is just their pen name. It does sound fake.
Huh? Well, you know what sounds genuine?
But, well, we'll never know. What? Something real.
A hot piping FanZone Calzone that we can dig into with a knife and chop up into pieces and devour.
Delicious.
Stay right there. Good Morning Night Vale will return after a brief break.
Lately, I've been all over the place. Between touring, dog sitting, and traveling, my routine has become non-existent. Now that my travel schedule has slowed down, I need to get back to eating real food and not just grabbing what I can when I can. And Factor is making that easier for me. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes and require little to no prep and no cleanup. So even on the days when my schedule is completely out of whack, eating well is still achievable. Like today, I had 3 meetings and a client. By the time I was done, I was hungry and I just needed to eat. So I grabbed the Beurre Blanc filet mignon with Parmesan risotto, and it was delicious. I was amazed at how tender it was and how flavorful the risotto was, and saved me from having to pick something up quick. And in 2 minutes, I had something healthy, fresh, and delicious. So if you like fast, easy, and delicious meals, I think you would like Factor meals too. Let's eat real. Head to factormeals.com/GMNV50OFF and use code GMNV50OFF to get 50% off and 1 free breakfast item per box for 1 year, while supplies last until 10/31/2026. That's code GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. GMNV50OFF at factormeals.com. See website for more details.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Let's get into it. I got a fresh hot piping slice from Kat, who writes, "Hello, Hal, Meg, and Symphony. I just finished listening to Good Morning Night Vale 114, and I wanted to show my support for Hal and his struggle with carbonated beverages. Thank you very much. Personal editorialism. I have also hated the feeling of drinking carbonated drinks my entire life, 26 years, and friends and family always thought I was weird and or would grow out of it. Spoiler, I have not. My favorite fountain drink, if I'm allowed to fill my cup myself, is a mix of lemonade, iced tea, and sometimes fruit punch. Oh, excellent. Also, fun Michigan fact as someone who grew up there, as I was taught from other kids, so take this info with a grain of salt. People who live in/are from the UP are called Yoopers, and people who live in/are from the LP are called Trolls, since they live under the Mackinac Bridge. My first mind canon for the Night Vale Community College, as someone who works in higher ed, is that unlike most American higher education institutions that hyper-focus on book knowledge and areas of specialty, Night Vale Community College offers a very practical and well-rounded education to help their students survive in the town of Night Vale, specifically. Instead of requiring liberal arts classes that they will never use again, NVCC students learn about the different bloodstone rituals and their importance, how to avoid catching throat spiders, the protocols for avoiding inevitable death on street cleaning day, and most importantly, how to avoid re-education. My other opposing thought is that NVCC is the cover for the secret police's re-education program, and they use student enrollment to cover costs and simply brainwash/knock out students that bother to show up for classes, so they think they're getting their money's worth of education. I look forward to listening to you all talk while at work, and keep up the fabulous work. Kat, she, her, from Chicago. P.S. I've attached my cat tax payment, which definitely isn't a bribe to read this email. Her name is Nebula. Hi, Nebula. Hi. It's Uncle Hal. Hi, Nebula.
Oh, Nebula.
This is a Disney cat. This is a full-on Disney cat. Look at those eyes.
Sweet Katie.
Y'all, this cat is cute. It's little.
I know. Look at sweet Katie.
Yes.
Cat, I appreciate you
love
sending
that
a
cat.
picture of your cat. I think it's very on brand for you. And I appreciate your mind cannons about Night Vale Community College, where we know for a fact that they study gibberish.
It could be a cover. It works. Actually works in either canon. It works for either mind canon. And thank you for your solidarity in my discomfort around carbonated beverages. We are few, but we are mighty, and we will not be pushed around to drink carbonated beverages until we are ready. And we may never be ready, and that's fine. Thank you.
Next up in the Calzone, we have Damien. Damien writes, "Hello, y'all. My name is Damien, and I'd like to share a mind canon with you. A scientific theory, if you will. I have a theory about Carlos and some of his origins. So strap in. I think that Carlos of Welcome to Night Vale and Carlos of the Magic School Bus are one and the same. Stay with me here. The Magic School Bus Carlos is a young, impressionable child, seeing the world and science applied in crazy, unexplainable ways. His experiences learning in a way people never do unless you get Mrs. Frizzle as a teacher. But after seeing all these amazing, detailed, and in-depth things, Carlos has to go on to flat, boring, regular learning. Terrible. So, after really getting heavily into science, wanting to understand that insane bus, he becomes a scientist that is searching for the strange and exciting. Where better than Night Vale? If they are the same Carlos, it also explains why strange things happening all the time don't faze him like they would someone who's never experienced something so out there. So in conclusion, little bad joke, Carlos from the Magic School Bus grew up to be scientifically accurate joke, Carlos from Welcome to Night Vale. And honestly, nothing can change my mind on this. Thanks for both beautiful shows and helping me get through these terrible historical events we are forced to live through. Love, Damien." Wow, Damien, I won't argue with you because even if I did, it wouldn't matter.
Thank you, Damien.
Thanks.
Thanks, Damien. All right, Fern writes to us, "Good morning, Megalodon, Symphomaniac, and Halibut. When a TV show says, 'Stay tuned for a behind-the-scenes look at the episode,' I immediately skip after the final scene because I just don't care. I'm not a fan of making of extras or anything like that, but I'm obsessed with GMNV. I started listening to WTNV as a college student in 2014 when a classmate introduced me to it. I kept up with it for some time, but then life just kept happening and I sort of dropped off podcasts altogether. I was pleasantly surprised back in April of 22 when I checked in and saw that there are now over 200 episodes. Naturally, I went back and binged every single one, and it was glorious. But finally, having caught up after so many hours of Cecil's dulcet tones, I was left feeling empty and with nobody to talk to, as I don't know anyone else in Miami, Florida who listens to Night Vale. Then you three beautiful creatures crawled into my ear holes, and all was well again. I know this is a long email, but it's all to say I love your show immensely. I live for Hal's fantastic riffs. Here are my top 3 Hal
I don't
moments.
remember that.
Number 1, Jamaica Joel. Number 2, have fun in the shitbox, bitch.
Jamaica Joel.
Number 3, Casper and vulcanized rubber. Finding Good Morning Night Vale in 2022 was such a strange experience. I spent the first 60 episodes thinking, these folks have no idea what's going to happen in 2020. And as I'm writing this, I'm on episode 67. These folks have so much hope that it'll be over soon. Time is so weird.
Oh, no.
And also not real. I decided to write this email now because I'm listening to Good Morning Best Of, and I'd wanted to talk to someone for so long about how amazing James Urbaniak is. If you ever have him on the show, please ask him to do more of his podcast, Getting On. It's fucking fantastic, and I miss it. And while I'm asking people to do more things that make me happy, please keep this going. My hope is that when you catch up with Night Vale, you move on to other Night Vale Present shows. Here's another list, this time of possible titles for more companion shows I would love to hear. Alice Isn't a Calzone. Within the Calzone. The Orbiting Calzone Circus. It Makes a Calzone. Dream Calzone. You get the point. It would be an honor to be part of your hot, oozing, cheese-filled calzone. I wish you all the best. Mostly void, Fern. Or as I'm going to make a fun nickname for you, Fernadad. Ferdinand? Ferdinand. No. Ferdinand. Ferdinand.
Can I say that I was actually moved that somebody loves my dumb non sequiturs, because I feel like I'm an anchor behind, like, you're both trying to, like, and then in the episode I'm like, when I was 5 I rode on a tricycle and I didn't like it. So for someone to remember them and have a top 3 is amazing. I wish I remembered anything I said on any podcast I've done, but I never remember any of them. Thank you for remembering them and enjoying them. It really is.
This show is like a fever dream, Hal. You say something, it goes out into the ether, and it's never heard from again. Who knows? Who knows what I said?
When I hang out with my friends and talk, I don't remember when we have conversations and talk, like, you know what I mean? Unless it's something super important, like just the talking about stuff is, I don't remember. I just remember the feeling. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, who knows when?
I remember all of you. Thank you all so much for listening. The next episode we're going to be tackling next time is All Smiles Eve. But until then, good morning, Night Vale. Good morning.
Good Morning Night Vale is a Night Vale Presents production. It is hosted by Symphony Sanders, Meg Bashwiner, and Hal Lublin. It is edited by Felicia Dominguez and mixed by Vincent Cacchione. It is produced by Meg Bashwiner. Theme music by Disparition. Email us at info@goodmorningnightVale.com to share your theories and ask questions, or to be the change you want to eat in a calzone. This show is powered by our patrons like Kate Bishop, Joshua Hall, Carla Toll, Jessica B., and Jennifer Coons. If you are interested in supporting this show in exchange for lots of fun, exclusive, insider hypercool kid content, check us out at patreon.com/goodmorningnightVale. For more info on this show, go to goodmorningnightVale.com and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter @NightValeChat. Special thanks to Joella Knapp, Jeffrey Craner, and Joseph Fink. The calzone ingredient of the week is explaining jet lag to a baby.
I see you.
Avatar: Fire and Ash is now streaming on Disney+. It's the film critics are calling the best Avatar yet. A true epic and completely jaw-dropping.
This is the only pure thing in this world.
Return to Pandora on Disney+.
It will be an adventure for the whole family.
And watch the Oscar-winning phenomenon at home.
This is sick!
Avatar: Fire and Ash, now streaming on Disney+. Rated PG-13.
Uncovered windows can make your home feel up to 20 degrees hotter. Stay cool and save up to 45% off custom window treatments during the summer Black Friday mega sale at Blinds.com. From outdoor shades to room darkening blinds, finding the perfect fit is easy. Get free samples, expert design help, and professional measure and install services, or DIY with confidence and support every step of the way. Shop up to 45% off site-wide, plus huge savings on doorbusters right now during the summer Black Friday mega sale at Blinds.com.